Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today to watch Season 2, Episode 8 of Interview with the Vampire. It is the finale of Season 2. I'm severely unwell based off of the last episode. Honestly, we're all lucky that I'm here for this episode because I was not coping well with the aftermath of the way the last episode ended. I'm very upset. I'm still upset. But we just have to move on. We have to. In the last episode, we literally just had the trial. And we got to see the way the trial ran. Or as Claudia said, it was a stoning. And it ended up that both Madeline and Claudia were put to death. And Louis was banished. Because Armand was able to step in and like use some kind of mind control type thing on the audience. And they banished Louis by putting him in a coffin and filling it with, I think, like stones or something to make it heavy so he couldn't like get out. And put him in with like the other traitorous vampires that they have killed previously and things like that. So he's chilling in there alive until he dies of starvation, or hopefully until Armand saves him, or I don't know what's gonna happen, but I guess that's what we're here to figure out, is what is going to happen now that the trial is over and we don't have Claudia and Madeline anymore. So is this renewed for another season? That's what I want to know. I don't really know. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all of the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. The link for that's down below. And without any further ado, let's just jump right in to Season 2, Episode 8 of Interview with the Vampire. Let's go.
But not her.
That's so upsetting. Oh my god.
I could not prevent it.
Guys, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. What is gonna happen? I don't even know. Here we go. For better or for worse. Here we go. And that's the end of it. There's nothing else. That makes me think there's not another season. But I don't know how this is gonna end.
A quiet, easeful death. What else would it be? I had nowhere to go, no one to talk to.
How does he get out?
Claudia was dead. I could feel it. Like I couldn't feel my hands, my ankles, healed in the coffin. The flesh having circled around the insulating rocks of my deathbed.
Are they still there? Right now? In your feet?
If you took an x-ray, they'd look like little cancers.
Anytime he wanted to.
He doesn't want to forget.
Maybe he has, and he's been lying to you all these years for effect. What were the consequences of you saving Louis?
Santiago had suspected I had rigged the audience to spare Louis' life.
Wear a different suit the night you meet Lestat at the fair play. Snatch the piece of candy back from the barber when you're 7 years old. Be the man in the different suit.
Yeah, do something to set me on a different course.
The suit changes nothing. And again, I'm kissing Lestat on the altar. I'm killing Lestat, but won't burn him. Any candy's not the answer. Claudia is dead. We're the pragmatic ones. A rock shifts by my knee. Could I make another rock move? Could I free my knee?
When a vampire starts screaming from starvation, he hasn't much time left.
I didn't know I was screaming. What was left to endure for? Claudia is dead.
You ruined his play. They didn't get to kill Louis on stage.
and Santiago improvised a worse death. He had outwitted me. Hurt me deeply. And I played up that hurt. I placed a sacrifice in an old vault coffin. Swapped that coffin for Louis'. I was the defeated vampire, Mr. Malloy. No one was looking.
But my rage.
Oh shit.
My rage hid its killings there.
Do your job.
And conspire with my madness on a plan for retribution.
Wow. It's so interesting. I feel like there's not much to comment on right now other than watching him like go insane right now.
Hans. Looking bad. Trois, basilic. Aigle. Murder. Santiago.
This is scary. What is happening here? Oh, siphoning gas, okay.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites derrière la moto?
There's a lot of them in there. But someone wait before it gets them.
Probablement.
I should. One of them tries to escape.
You should stand at the top of the stairs.
This is crazy. Out of control.
Yes. Cut their feet off if they go up. But in rage if they run downstairs for the soup.
That better. Louis.
Mosh is a big boy.
He's talking to him.
Louis, save yourself. They're going to find out what I did. Do not worry about me.
I ain't fucking worried about you!
It's just so sad.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? You set him free to just go around and live by himself with nobody, nothing? That's gonna drive anybody kind of crazy. Look at what happened to Lestat.
If I could explain to you the events, I think you would understand why it was I acted as I did.
Do not find yourself at the theater tomorrow night at curfew.
The fire.
Did you know he was going to burn it down?
No.
You warned him.
Yes.
He'd already betrayed you once. They were his coven for hundreds of years. Why risk it?
Yeah, he could have told them.
If I'm not with him, I'm nothing.
The plan. I was going to die. And I was going to take as many of them with me as I could.
Oh. Oh shit.
In the lair where they slept, I could have been a marching band or a jet engine taking
If they're in their coffins, wouldn't they hear the splashing and stuff?
down to the sun. The advantage was mine.
Oh, her journals. That's crazy.
2 by blade, 1 by a combination of the 2. No legs, 1 arm, still clutching onto his clarinet.
Louis. That's crazy.
That meant 4 had escaped, 2 through the sewers. But I had planned for contingencies.
You idiot! Or maybe it was Eglé. Eglé? She never got over you stealing Santiago. You tried drinking from Gustav after... It was London! Arson is an act of passion!
Celeste. Estelle. Hello, Francis.
Oh my god. This is insane. This is insane.
Well,
Is your companion with you?
didn't you hear? We broke up.
Let him take credit for the workman role he played, Louis. It was me that planned their deaths.
Oh, he knows.
Did Armand tell you what we did with our ashes after he pulled you from the wall?
Come to me, Francis.
We used her as eyeshadow for the next month's performances. To them in my fist before I close my coffin at night. I would spit in them.
Oh my god, I want him to torture him so bad. So bad. I like that he's calling him Francis.
Between your legs and that farm girl, Lenora, who couldn't keep quiet about it.
She only thought it was small because my testicles are so enormous.
There may urine racing down your leg as Francis desperately tried to take back his wish to be a vampire.
Louis is unhinged and off the rails. I love it. I'm eating it up.
What you call yourself? Come to me.
Yes. That felt so good. That's
Say
so
that shit
wild.
about Claudia to my face.
I'm so sorry. Okay, well, what now?
Night of Madeleine's transformation. How did the attack occur? I went back to make sure the Coven would keep curfew. That you do what you were going to do in safety. And at the time, I could not count on your love lasting as long.
You rehearsed it with Lestat?
They rehearsed it with him. I stayed in my coffin when I was there.
Yeah, that's so...
Over and over.
Then once, Nick, in all that time, telling me, make a different plan with me.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's fucked. Like, you're... I wouldn't be like, you're the reason we lost Claudia. Because you couldn't have just said something and, like, ran with them somewhere else.
You'll never make it up to me.
I know.
Is Lestat still in Paris?
You'll never be able to kill him.
That wasn't my question.
Like all the summer days are gone.
How crazy is it that now the vampires we're left with are Lestat, Armand, and Louis? What a trio. What a trio. Hey, honey. I'm home.
He had a knack for design. Nordic blondes on walls, dirty blondes in piles. Right about where the gremlin stands now.
I don't care.
The gremlin? Dude, Lestat is so unserious. I can't. I actually can't handle him.
Why you rehearsed a play that would burn your daughter alive? Why you crossed an ocean to rehearse a play that would burn your daughter alive?
The great laws.
What fucking law did you ever follow, Lestat?
Retweet on that.
I've come to kill you.
I have the blood of Magnus in me.
Magnus burned.
I have the blood of Akasha in me. But the fact in and of itself makes your immediate desire an impossibility. I'd have to be willing. And I'm not in the mood.
I'm not in the mood, he said.
Here's your death, Lestat.
Oh, no, he's not. He is not. Louis! Oh. Louis is that bitch. I don't know what is going on right now. I'm gobsmacked. What?
We're gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Wherever your miserable life takes you, whoever you find to endure time with, whatever pale proxy of me.
He said, you are never gonna come anywhere near finding somebody as good as me again.
Let's see how long it holds.
It's kind of crazy.
An odd phrase. What do you think he meant by that, Louis?
It's fairly obvious. He didn't think we would make it.
It's kind of crazy that Louis ended up forgiving Armand for that absolute betrayal that ultimately killed Claudia. Just to spite Lestat. Crazy.
Let's go see Egypt.
Then sailed port to port.
Settled in New York a good while. San Francisco.
And we did. Here, there, everywhere, and Dubai.
This is fucking nuts. Oh my god. The end?
End of session.
What? What is going on?
He loved you.
Be careful. What did that say? Be careful.
He loved you a great deal. It must have been terrible for him to see us off that night.
Mind if I ask a few follow-up questions? There's just some things I've been jotting down along the way.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's just small stuff, like...
Oh god.
Dot telepathically told you that you were scaring the salesman. But a maker can't do that anymore after transformation, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he whispered it to me.
I figured as much.
Oh no!
Right, the vampire Sam Barclay.
We never quite figured out how he did it.
Did you ever get to him?
No. Time heals, Daniel.
I was wondering who the fourth one was.
Okay, let me just look at my list one more time here. How many soldiers did he mindfuck out of the townhouse that night?
I don't know.
10, 15?
More like 30?
Huh.
Guys, what is going on?
Huh?
Oh, well, it seems to me, I mean, back to the trial again, it seems to me that there was more than one person in the theater that night who could have saved you.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said it could have been either of them.
It's a stretch, but...
It's in your nature, Mr. Malloy. Couldn't get out the door without lobbing one more bomb.
Well, you said it yourself just now. He loved Louis. Lestat would have tried to save him as much as you did.
This is what I said. No fucking way that it was Lestat. Are we kidding? I said that, guys.
Hand the diary into the audience. Have them feel the evidence in their hands. This is too early for Lestat to acknowledge Louis.
This is so fucked. This is so fucked. Oh my god. It's one of a kind. Oh, Louis. Oh no, guys, I fucking love him. Oh, now I'm gonna cry. Look at how he's moving those pages.
That's when the Black Angel came.
Cheap theatre.
The judges will fog her mind.
You have no idea of Claudia's strength.
Guys, fucking fuck Armand!
He didn't witness the play. He directed the play.
What say you?
Guys, I fucking said this. Right in this scene. I was like, I said, is it Lestat or is it Armand? And I was like, okay, they say it's Armand. Until we saw him say banishment.
Banishment.
Banishment. Banishment.
Fucking poor Louis. I am so sorry. Like, this man is so fucked.
You were supposed to die with Claudia. He didn't save you. Lestat did. He just took credit for it when the opportunity presented itself. And you...
It's a forgery, Louis.
It's from the Talamasca. Sam was their guy in Paris. He gave it to them.
Oh no, Daniel. 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 Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. And they said that Louis was the one you need to be scared of. Oh no, guys, I'm actually gonna have a fucking heart attack.
You're not to touch him. Do you understand?
Oh.
You harm him in any way, I will kill you. Do you understand? You need to be gone. I'll see there's $10 million wired into your account. Thank you.
Oh my fucking god.
Your card? Your key? We're happy to have you as long as you'll have us. But we are boarding up the hotel for the hurricane. So we're asking our guests to fill out this liability waiver.
No problem.
Mr. Melmer, he wasn't alone in 1132. Also in residence was a local Creole hustler and his little child bride. They were running a voodoo cult in the back rooms above the courtyard.
Louis, like, what the fuck?
In between the
Isn't
floorboards of 3 different
Isn't that
rooms,
the, like,
bits of indeterminate pieces of bone
the bad guy
inside the factory-sized
who
incinerator.
hurt
Why,
Claudia?
Tom Anderson?
I could be wrong. I can't really see his face very well.
The citizens to this house of lies and intrigue.
I don't think it is.
Smashed into a low rod. Big chunks of shit. Trash cans, mailboxes blowing around everywhere.
Oh my god, guys, it's happening. This is not a drill, it's happening.
Who's he?
Louis.
That's Louis? He's Louis?
Get out.
I mean, there's a mad hurricane outside. I keep fucking telling dog. Shit, god damn it.
Damn.
Would you like one?
Hello, Lestat.
Hello, Louis.
Guys, what the fuck?
Passing through?
No. I came to...
The chemistry is crazy.
And what does your companion think of that?
I'm companion enough for myself now.
Good for you. You're better than me to carry on the great work. Just need about 50 more years of practice. Siri, pause.
Not Siri.
Did you save my life in Paris?
I gave you to Armand. You tell me if that was saying.
Why didn't you say? He who saved you, not him?
I don't like to point out my virtues.
Guys, he's something else.
I knew you'd figure it out.
Eventually.
And look. You have. I was right. All hail me.
You're just 77 years later.
Here in New Orleans. Whole time.
It's my home. I am she is me.
He's something else. He's so sassy.
I didn't know it was a gift. I wore it like a curse. I was selfish. I tried to make nights awful, but... I wanted you to suffer. Because I was.
It's interesting seeing Lestat, like, more bashful here. And not hopeful. Like...
All the ways we have wronged each other and why it will never be right between monstrous.
I came to thank you for the gift you offered me. The gift I denied.
Oh, no.
September 8, 1973. Armand called me. Were you there?
Yeah.
Did you hurt yourself?
I was lost. I was in a dark way.
Oh no.
I can't, Louis. I can't.
Hey, it's not on you.
Oh.
You hear me? I carried her home. I made you turn her. I saved her from the fire.
She looked at me at the end like a child, looking to her father. But I was never.
It's interesting looking back on it though now, like knowing what we know, when they were in there and he was like, you rehearsed like killing her and whatever, and it's like he didn't take that opportunity to say, but like he directed the whole thing. Like he really just took it.
5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome back, Atlanta. And welcome to my next guest, the two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative journalist and author of the current best-selling Malloy.
Thanks, Leonard. It's a memoir, it's not fiction.
It is one of the main topics of debate regarding your... Is it a joke?
Well, you haven't even told your viewers what the book is about.
Oh, good point. The book purports to be an interview with an actual vampire.
Oh, I know what it's about. It's about you, Leonard, trying to go viral with your dinky little provincial news.
Dinky.
I did interview an actual vampire. Oh, here's the camera. I interviewed an actual actually two vampires, a species that's lived among us for centuries, and it's supported by a mountain of historical documentation.
I love him. Yes, Daniel. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? So they want to end him because of he told everything to the to the book, Daniel.
I'd send them to your editors at the Talamasco.
The shit they made me take out. No editor's next book, I promise. I really wouldn't be staying put if I were you. I'm guessing you haven't heard from my maker.
I'm sorry you were burdened out of spite. I shouldn't have left you alone with him.
What the fuck?
What do you want, Daniel?
I'm worried about you.
I'm so sorry. What the actual fuck?
Talking about you. They're really fucking pissed off about our book.
You want to write another with me?
Sequels, audiobooks.
Oh my god, are they the stones he was buried in? Is that Claudia's dress? One of them?
This is the vampire Louis Dulac. So for all you cowards out there talking shit, talking about taking a run at me, hear this now.
Oh God, tell him, Louis. I will fuck you up.
I own the night.
Where's Lestat at? Guys, shit was wild. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. There is so much to unpack here. And I do want to start by saying, I said that in the last episode, that it could have been Lestat. I said that. From starting out watching this show and thinking that I was too stupid to understand what was actually going on, and I felt like I wasn't following properly and like I was missing a lot, to really like starting to understand things, I think from like episode 5 on, I was like, oh my God, things are making sense. Things are clicking. Things are piecing together. They're making sense. To then being like, Lestat can do that shit. It could be him. And it ended up being him and not Armand is crazy. Also, Daniel being turned by Armand, I did not see that coming. Honestly, I didn't. That's craziness. So I have a couple questions. Where's Lestat? Where's Armand? The way Daniel so casually was like, oh yeah, I just have a couple questions. And like, you know, so like, that could have been Lestat then, who saved you 77 years ago. And Armand just took credit for that shit. When it actually was him all along. We just kept getting bamboozled, guys. All around bamboozled. We were bamboozled about the whole Daniel situation. We were bamboozled about the betrayal. And then we thought that he saved him only to be bamboozled again. Like, fuck Armand. Are we joking? Are we joking? Oh my God. That scene with Lestat at the end there was so touching and emotional. And I am not joking. As incredible as all of the actors are in this show, and I will say like the vampires in general, like Armand, Louis, Claudia as well, but Claudia is more like rage. I think Armand, Louis, and Lestat have to show a very large range of emotions, and Lestat especially strikes me as being a little bit of a difficult character to play. Like, I don't think that just anybody can play him. And I'm not saying that anybody could play the other two, but like there's just a certain like sassiness about him and like nonchalance as well that I think would be difficult to play, which is why I'm honing in on Lestat as a character in general, that I think the actor needs to win a lot of awards for him. Just because the way that he acts just brings you into it so hard. There is something about, even if you aren't liking Lestat and what he's doing, there's something so enthralling about watching him on screen. And I absolutely adore it and adore him as a character in that sense. I hate some of the things that he's done previously, obviously. But he really is just such a fun character to watch. Whereas Armand, I think maybe upon a rewatch, now knowing everything that we know, I might have a little bit more fun with this character because I know what's going on. But Armand just pisses me off at this point with the way that he's treated Louis and like manipulated him and gaslit him for however long. So that just makes me angry with him, as opposed to like Lestat isn't shit. Like, I feel like Armand is sneaky and shady, kind of like Santiago was. And I feel like Lestat is like, yeah, he might fuck you over, but like he's gonna do it kind of in front of you. Like, he's not gonna be sneaky about screwing you over. And that's better. Like, you just know it's happening. But the way that Louis was treated during the events that were happening in Paris and like all of that, But then everything after that, like everything was a lie. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe Daniel is a vampire now. He was so snarky. I loved him this season. What a wild time. I can't believe he's a vampire now. I'm so curious if there's going to be a season 3. And I'm so I'm so intrigued. Like, are we going to do more? Because he's talking to him like, oh, let's do a sequel. And he's like, no. Not into it, not interested, homie. Oh, what a show. I think I really need to process what's going on. But that's the main thing. Like, Louis was off the rails in the beginning afterwards, but who can blame the man? He was starved to death, brought back, put on trial and hurt. His daughter was killed. The only vampire he ever made, killed. Like, I'd be pissed too. Fuck him up. Go, Louis. I support everything that Louis's done, actually. Support it all. Love him. Love him. Wow. I was shook a lot this episode. I've been shook every episode since episode 5, I think. Every episode after that, I've just been like, what is happening? What is actually happening? It's so good, guys. It's so good, and I'm so hyped up right now. I need to go settle down, I think, for a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me and this season with me. It's been such a fun time, especially hearing your guys' thoughts on it too. Knowing everything and not spoiling me for anything was very appreciated. Not even a little bit. Not even like, I'll sometimes get comments like, oh, just wait until this, or oh, this person's actually really good, or like I actually really hate this character, and that is a little bit of a spoiler in a way, but like there was none of that with this show, so I really appreciate it, and I just love you guys so much, and thank you for watching this with me, helping me understand things that I was missing, that I didn't quite understand, especially more towards the beginning of the season, because I definitely started out like I was blindly like walking through the dark or something and trying to feel out where I was. That's kind of how we started. But now I feel like I know things a little bit. Anyway, as always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. The link for that's down below. And I'll see you guys back here with me for the next series. Bye, guys.